Today I'm going to be showing you how to pipe these two very popular flowers, the daisy and the sunflower, using just 3 different piping tips in a slightly different way. This content will also be including my popular buttercream recipe that you will find is perfect for piping. These are excellent for a beginner. As always, everything's shown in detail. Let's make a start. I like to add a layer of protection to each cupcake first. So for the sunflowers, I'm using some yellow buttercream, and for the daisies, I'm using some buttercream that I have not coloured. What does this actually do? It will do 2 things. First of all, and more importantly, it protects your cupcake from the air and helps prevent it drying out, especially when we keep on adding the cupcakes to the fridge. Secondly, you are not going to be able to see any of that cupcake colour underneath. You're only going to see the colour of the flower. The first nozzle you are going to need is nozzle number 21, and it looks just like this. I'm going to be piping the daisy first, so I've put a layer of uncoloured buttercream on my cupcake, and I've just added 2 indentations using the opposite end of 2 different sized piping nozzles. This is to guide me. Using the circle on the outside of the cupcake as a guide, gently squeeze your piping bag and go in a straight line. Stop squeezing and simply pull away. You just want to repeat this process going round that circle. Be certain your piping bag is only half full in order to have full control. You want to stop squeezing just as you reach the cupcake wrapper. That is when you pull away. These are very, very simple and easy to achieve, but just look at how effective that is. Place this in the fridge. We now want to pipe from the inner circle outwards, this time at a slight angle and in between the petals that we have previously piped. It will now rest on the petals below, which is why we can do this one at an angle, but just look how simple and easy it is to achieve. For the centre, I am using piping nozzle number 14, which I'm going to show you in more detail later in this content. Using a yellow buttercream, simply pipe that circle in the centre of your daisy, and it really is as easy as that to achieve such a beautiful flower. I'm now going to show you my buttercream recipe, and then we're going to make that stunning sunflower. Start by measuring out 200 grams of real butter. I love using Lurpak when it comes to piping. You now want to beat this on high until it's light and creamy. There is no specific time for this. Your butter is at room temperature, but depending on the temperature in the room, sometimes it can take longer, sometimes it doesn't take long at all. You will know when it's ready because the butter actually starts to go more of a white colour and is less yellow. You will now need some icing sugar. Depending on where you are located, this may be called powdered sugar. Weigh out exactly 300 grams of icing sugar for every 200 grams of butter that you are using. This is the equivalent to 1 batch of American buttercream frosting that is perfect for piping. Alongside this, you will need a flavouring of your choice. I am using the Nelson Massey vanilla extract. For each batch, I measure out exactly 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is what your butter will look like once you have beaten it for long enough. Simply add the icing sugar that we have weighed out, the level teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then you want one last ingredient, some 1 tablespoon of water. This will really help with the consistency of your buttercream, and it makes it absolutely beautiful and perfect for piping. I then give this a little mix together with my spatula just to help prevent that icing sugar going everywhere, and you want to beat this on high until it's all well incorporated. And this is what your buttercream will look like when it is all mixed together and ready for your beautiful piped flowers. I'm now going to show you in detail how to pipe that stunning sunflower. To get those beautiful sunflower petals, we are going to be using nozzle number 70, and it looks just like this. So I started by placing an indentation in the centre of this cupcake using the opposite end of a larger piping nozzle. This is just to help guide me when I pipe the sunflower petals. Starting from the circle in the centre, gently squeeze your piping bag but push it in a front to backwards motion. When you get to the outer edge of the cupcake, stop squeezing and pull away. This will give the petals more of a ruffle effect. Can you see the detail that they have on them just there? That's by doing the front to back motion whilst you are piping. Once you have piped all of this cupcake just around that rim, place it in the fridge before we add the next layer. I then add a second layer to the centre, but on the central one, I do not do the backwards forwards motion. I simply squeeze the piping bag, start to pull up. I don't want these petals to be too long, and then I stop squeezing. You will also have a slight rim underneath. Now remember, this has been refrigerated. So in order to cover this with more petals, I do repeat that process, but with the backwards to forwards motion. And just look at how stunning this sunflower is already looking. Back to the number 14 piping nozzle. As promised, I would show you in more detail just what it actually looks like, especially at the end where we are piping from. So this gives you a good idea, and some black buttercream. All you want to do now, just like we did with the daisy, is completely fill the centre using that number 14 piping nozzle. And it really is as simple and as easy as that. So here we have created two very popular flowers, the stunning sunflower and the beautiful daisy. These are excellent if you are a beginner baker, very simple to pipe, and as you can see, we have only used 3 different piping nozzles. I really do hope I've helped you all again today. Thank you all for your amazing support, and I will be back soon with an awful lot more new, completely free content.